Hi guys, welcome to the workshop video for the Willinker PGDM program. I want you to sit with your pen and paper ready because I'm going to walk you through everything. So you very helpful for you if you can take some notes and everything. So I'm going to cover up everything which is covered in the Willinker in the next half an hour. So be with me for the next half an hour. That's very important if you've got a call from the college. Alright, so starting with the overview, so let's talk about the course ranking. So number one is the PGDM core program, which is of course their main flagship program, followed by the PGDM e-business, followed by the PGDM business design, PGDM retail, and the FMB program. Fine. FMB is a family business program, so it's all depend upon what your take is on that. But from my point of view, these are the four main programs where you can apply. And according to your selection, then you can choose the proper program accordingly. Fine. You can give us a call on the phone number on our main number 9820500380 after you have converted to so that we can tell you whether it's good to take it or not to take it. So how to select a college, that I'll take care of. Anyway, that's not the point now. Point now is how to worry about these things. Fine. So once you're preparing, this is again a very important the page. If you have applied for all these programs, you need to know what is covered, what is not covered in this program. Fine. Anyway, if you are coming for our workshop or if you're attending our online workshops, I'll make sure that everything is going to be covered there, so you don't need to worry about those things. Yeah, we're going to cover everything in the class. So starting with the main slide, this is the overview of the program. Fine. So written test is 35% weightage. That is one of the most important thing you need to know. Fine. So same thing for example, that topper who have applied have got scores of 300 who have applied for the Willinker. Yeah, and the lowest person who got a call this year is at 150 score. So that's a basic difference between the topper and the last rank holder who got a call. So the gap here is 150 marks out of 400. Yeah. So out of 400, the gap is 150. Out of 40, gap is only 15 marks. Yeah. Whereas Willinker weightage for the written test is only 35%. I'm assuming 40%. So if I assume here 35%, which is 7 by 8 of that, so probably this will also become around 13. Yep. So 13% is the only difference between the topper and the last rank holder. Yep, that's the most important thing to know. So because most of the questions which I get is, sir, I've got a call at 158, I got a call at 182, I got a call of 310. So will I be able to convert? So my answer to them is yes, because only 13%, the topper and the last person gap is only 13%, which I've just talked about. So this gap is only 13%. Fine, which you can any day cover with your WorkX and PAR if you have got good WorkX with a good GD with a very good interview, because this is the main area. Interview, you can see it's almost as important as your written test. So it's very important to score well in the interview. So interview is the most important thing here, followed by your extracurricular activities, followed by your essay writing form, the form which I've already filled, followed by your psychometric and creative test. This is the second most important thing which is ignored by everyone. Fine. So if you're planning to join us, we'll take care of that, because I'm going to take around 5 psychometric tests and at least 15 creative tests. So this all covered as free taking. So you don't need to worry about. Fine. That is one of the reasons why we have so many people converting the college. So I'll talk about that in some time. So let's talk about the GDPA process. What's going to happen to you? If you when you reach the college, you have to register yourself. That's the first thing. Then sorry, then you'll be given a card which will contain your group number. GDPA room is mention on that. Then you have to move to the presentation hall for 20 minutes. There's going to be a presentation for the college. Student coordinators are going to help you out throughout the process, so you don't need to worry about that. It's a completely taken care of. Fine. It's a very organized thing. In fact, you're going to have your lunch as well. They're going to give you sandwich and burger and everything, so don't need to worry about that part. Obviously, you paid too much fees for the call, so obviously it would make sense for them to give you. Group discussion is followed by that thing, group discussion, which is mostly a fish market. Fine. So that also is an important thing to be taken care of, because you are not the only one who got a call from Willinker. There are a lot of people who got a call at 150 score. Fine. In fact, anyone who have got a call at 150 plus, this is their best hope. Yep. Followed by person interview, creative test, and finally the psychometric test. Alright, so there will be around 63 questions which have to be answered within 20 minutes, and there are again lot of strategies to be taken care of. We are starting with our next batch this weekend. Please call this number tomorrow or now so that you can register yourself for the workshop. We have the classes online as well as in the centers as well, so you can join us whichever way is convenient for you. Alright, so summarizing everything, we have got now, this is seating result last, we've got 183, whoopingly 183 converts, which is a huge number from seating point of view. Fine. Followed by last year we got 108 convert. And basic reason is the things which people ignore. If I see written test is only 35%, but the gap, if I talk about the topper and the last rank holder, is only 13%. Fine. Person interview itself is a main deciding factor. So 25% is here. Psychometric and creative test, which mostly our people are going to ignore. So these two topics again is 13 question. Fine, I'm going to tell you everything why people score less in these two areas. Followed by GD. So GD is the third most important thing. If written test is already gone. So number 1, number 2, number 3. These are the three main things which you have to take care if you want this convert. Fine. Alright, so that's our result. 183 last year, 108 this year. So this year I have a target for CA taking that we are targeting 200 plus. So hopefully you will be one of them who convert the college this year. Yeah, so GD topic, these are the few GD topics. Now I want you to pause the video and write down these topics on a piece of paper and try to make some answer for it. Yeah, internet is a curse of boom. So fairly common topics which you have seen. There's nothing hi-fi in these topics. So please pause the video and run through them so that and make a few points on it. For any topic you see in the future, just pause there and write 5 to 10 points about the topic, so that in case you get a same topic or similar topic, at least you'll have some points to talk about in the interview. Alright, so next question, I want to pause the video and we creative test, let's talk about this thing. Foresight. What comes to your mind when you look at the word foresight? So please pause the video and think about this. I've got a lot of answers from various students regarding the word foresight, and trust me, most of them were wrong. Let's start with a few of the examples.